Sup, my dudes, Valkyrja. Today I want to talk to you guys about a decision I've come to recently and something I want to share with you guys because it's kind of big. It's something that I'm kind of changing my mind on, be it that I started with the journey of Star Rail, but I'm changing my mind on it. So whenever I started Star Rail, I started with the journey. Well, I didn't even start with the intent to do it, but I ended up getting to a point where I was like, I'm going to collect all the characters. And that's basically gonna come to an end. So with the release of Argenti, yes, Argenti is the reason I'm doing this. I know some of you really like him, but listen, guys, it's fine that I don't. It's fine. I think he's a perfectly serviceable unit. I think he's gonna be good. I don't think he's bad at all. I just don't really care for his kit. It's okay if people don't like your character. That's perfectly fine. So before people jump down my throat for not liking Argenti, it's fine. Just keep that in mind. It's cool. Like, it's not the end of the world that I don't like your favorite character or whatever. So, Argenti is going to be the first unit I purposely skip. And I think it's kind of kicking off the catalyst to where I just don't want to try to collect every character in Star Rail anymore. And I think I'm going to start sitting back and collecting characters who I think are cool and working on the characters I already have. Because you guys might not know this, but I already have almost every character in the game. I'm only missing Himiko, and I've never chased it, so I'm not going to do that. But I don't have the best built characters because I've diversified my assets so much. So I think doing this decision is going to allow me to rein it in, bring it back, and really focus on the characters I really like and really build teams around the characters I really like. For example, I really like follow-ups. Dr. Ratio, if he really helps out with the follow-up team a lot, then I'm going to look into getting him, potentially. No promises. I really like DOT, and those are like the main two interesting teams in this game. Do I think they're the best teams? No, I think DOT is literally awful right now to the point where I built into crit Kafka, so Kafka can crit and actually do things that way. But I do think that there's a lot of potential to be had there. But the way things are right now, there's still a lot of work to be done with a bunch of different things, and I really hope that I can actually get these teams up and running that I really enjoy playing. And I've kind of settled into two main playstyles I like, which is, like I said, is mostly my follow-up teams, mostly my follow-up, and mostly my DOT, and I don't really deviate from those two too much. Because if you look, I have all these 5 stars. Like, look, let me show you guys. I barely use you. I'm gonna be real. I have him built. I barely use him. I have literally never used you. And I'm not exaggerating, even at the start of the game. I never used Sela. I've had Sela since the beginning of the game. Never used her. I've never used you once. Look at his stats. You can see. Literally never used him once. I never use you. Straight up. I love you, Welt. Mwah, chef's kiss. Anyways, Silverwolf, I despise you with a passion because of how bad my luck is with your application. I have never used you once, despite having you level 80 with your light cone. I don't use the Fire Trailblazer, but I don't think she counts. I don't use you anymore. You've been Giga replaced. And then I use these two together. These two are super cracked. But this is just what I mean. Like, another good example, I can go down the list for the 4 stars. I do use you quite a bit. You're really good. I don't use you anymore. Don't use you anymore. Used you a little bit. You're okay. DOT as a whole is whatever. You're really good, but for some reason I don't use you. I don't get it. I think Luca is phenomenal. I just don't use him for some reason. Sampo, use you a ton. I never use you. Use you sometimes. Never use you. Sometimes. Never use you. 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 And never use you. See what I mean? I have all these characters, and I actively use maybe 10 of them. So I think I'm going to rein it back. I think I'm going to pull it back in, and I think I'm changing my mind on pulling every single character. And I'm going to chill back, and I'm not going to be summoning as much. So if you guys are coming to me for every single character, I'm going to let you guys know right now you're going to be sorely, and I do mean sorely, disappointed. Anyways, that's all I want to let you guys know. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think about this, honestly. Let me know how you guys feel. If you guys would like to see me keep trying to go for every character, which, like I said, I really don't think I should because I'm actively not using them, and a lot of characters released I just don't care about. Like I said, Argenti is really the catalyst for this. He really is. And like I said at the beginning of the video, guys, you have to understand. I'm not saying Argenti's bad. I'm saying he's not for me, and that is fine. It is fine I don't like your character. I know so many people are going to be so offended that I don't like their character. And that's annoying because it's perfectly fine if someone doesn't like your character. There's nothing wrong with that. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.